been another massive year for smartphones, with 2013 bringing a truckload of high-spec stunners, mid-range marvels and cheapo champions for us to choose from. But which is the best smartphone of 2013? Here's our updated top 10 ranking. Now, don't worry, we don't expect this phone to stick here for too long, but while this is one of the best value smartphones on our list, it does have a noticeable flaw. We're big fans of Android 4.4, love the high-powered CPU and quality screen, but we just can't forgive the poor battery life or substandard camera. Google is rolling out software updates to fix these issues, and once we see them addressed, we expect the Nexus 5 to shoot up the rankings. With a 20-megapixel camera, super fast Snapdragon 800 chip, and the ability to withstand rain, sand and snow, the Xperia Z1 is a great phone to have around. The design doesn't impress enough to get it into the top 5 though, and the updated camera and screen tech don't particularly wow either. But this is still a really nice phone that shows Sony knows how to make a smartphone. The Lumia 520 is a jack of all trades but a master of none. It does, however, manage to make a really good go at everything it tries, especially for the price. To achieve the lower price point, the 520 has had to strip away a few things like NFC, camera flash and front-facing camera, but this is a superb Windows Phone device that you can pick up for under £100. The Samsung Galaxy Note 3 is a monolith of a mobile. What really impresses us is its battery life and sheer speed under the finger, and the 5.7-inch Super AMOLED display is stunning. Its size is a real stumbling point for many though, so we'd recommend going into a store and holding the Note 3 to see if it's something you can cope with. In short, we want all of this but in a form we can hold easily, at a lower price and without the S Pen. Other than the size, you'll struggle to tell the difference between the HTC One and HTC One Mini. The functionality isn't compromised from its larger namesake, meaning you get the undiluted version of boom sound and ultra-pixel camera, and even the premium build quality pervades. The battery life is a bit of a disappointment, as is the lower storage capacity, but in short, this is a cheaper version of the HTC One that scales down the processor and drops the price. On paper, the Moto G looks like an excellent handset for the price, and in practice, it lives up to the billing. From the well-defined 4.5-inch display to its 1.2 GHz quad-core processor, there is a lot to love about the Moto G for the price. The camera is one area that has been compromised to keep costs low, but ultimately, this is the best budget mobile on the market. Let's not beat around the bush here. The iPhone 5S is a stunning phone with a lovely high-res screen, 64-bit chip and intuitive fingerprint scanner that lets you unlock your phone with just a simple touch. The iOS 7 update is one that we sorely needed, bringing a lot more power and control and keeping Apple at the sharp end of the market. The main problem we have with this phone is the cost. We're not sure how such a sky-high price can be charged when equivalent smartphones are available for less. Whether it's the powerful camera, brilliant screen, long-lasting battery or just the fluid experience, the Galaxy S4 has everything you could want in a smartphone. We do wish it was made out of something a little more premium though, and the so-called innovation under the hood doesn't really add anything. Make no mistake though, this is one of the best smartphones ever made, and you'll love the S4 if you choose to go for it. Believe it people, LG has made a phone that not only impressed us, but just missed out on the #1 spot. The LG G2 has an insanely good screen, quality camera, the best audio pumping from its speakers, and we even came to love the power and volume rockers being placed on the rear. The only things we dislike are the cluttered UI and plastic casing, which drops the premium feel of the phone. Still, there's so much on offer here we can't help but recommend it to anyone looking for the best smartphone powerhouse. As our only 5-star phone, the HTC One's combination of impressive UI and stunning build means it was always safe in the #1 spot. It's got nothing to do with the quality of the S4 or LG G2, but rather the fact HTC has managed to bring out a smartphone worthy of any user's consideration. The aluminium body, Full HD display and Sense 5 overlay are all superb, and innovations such as HTC Zoe and Boom Sound are more than just marketing gimmicks. With power, poise and beauty all rolled into this handset, HTC has proved that it still knows how to beat the big boys of the smartphone world into second and third place with ease.